There are so many different ways to prepare an egg, and it can be hard to choose, which is why I'm going to show you every different way to cook an egg. Before I touch any eggs, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I don't really like eggs. We're gonna do this anyway. We're starting off simple with boiled eggs. I'll do soft, then medium, then hard. And what makes this very simple is that they all cook in the same way, just with different timings. As I drop them in, notice that I'm being super careful. I'm not throwing the eggs in like a basketball. I'm slowly lowering them down and laying them right on the bottom of my pot. And then immediately we wanna start our timer. Since the fully hard-boiled egg is gonna take 10 minutes, I'll set the timer to 10. But the very first eggs we'll pull are those soft-boiled eggs at 5 minutes. While our eggs are cooking, we need to prep an ice bath. The reason we need an ice bath is to quickly stop the cooking process, because when anything comes off the heat, it's going to continue cooking, and eggs are so sensitive and delicate that we need to shock them right away with this cold bath. Our timer says they've been going for almost exactly 5 minutes, which means I can go ahead and pull the first 2 of our eggs. These should be perfectly soft-boiled. Now, if you want a medium-boiled egg, those are going to take 7 minutes. So we'll wait a bit more for those to finish up. Exactly 7 minutes, so these can come out, which means our medium-boiled eggs are done. At this point here, we don't want these to cook much more. So that cold water is going to do the opposite of what our boiling water was doing. And when our timer goes off, those hard-boiled eggs should be done as well. Once we've waited a couple minutes for our eggs to cool down, I'm going to show you what all of these different eggs should look like on the inside. Here we have our soft-boiled eggs, then our medium, and then our hard. First, for our soft-boiled eggs. The white should be set, but that yolk inside should be nice and runny. These ones are much more delicate, so to open this one, I'll crack all the way around the egg and then take off his little hat. And if I scoop inside, you should see this beautiful runny yolk with that egg white set all throughout. What's really fun with an egg like this is you can kind of mix it up in its own shell. And if you finish it with just a touch of salt and a little fresh cracked pepper, you've got this beautiful, almost fluffy, frothy, yolky bite. For medium-boiled eggs, the outside's gonna be set, but the inside's gonna be that nice jammy yolk that you see all over social media. One thing I love is that everybody has a different method of cracking open their eggs. I like to get one big piece off all at once. Now, if we slice in, you should see that we have this beautiful, squishy, jammy yolk in the middle, and a nice, soft, squishy white on the outside. And this, for me, is one of my favorite ways to cook and eat an egg. I'm gonna open our second one and see if it's any better. There's something so satisfying about cooking the perfect medium-boiled egg. A hard-boiled egg needs no introduction. These are probably the easiest of the 3 to cook. If you've boiled it for longer than that 10-minute mark, the full egg should be firm and set. When I cut this one open, we should have a fully set yolk, and the white will be firmer. I describe it even as a touch rubbery.